What's up in War Eagle War Report and Auburn family? It's your man Ike Jones. I am back with another prize pick segment. We are ready to, I wouldn't say welcome, but we're going to allow those guys from the other side of the state to come into the jungle and see what's up as we renew the rivalry against Alabama today on the plains. Let's get it in. It's prizepicks.com. It's fantasy. It's the War Report. Let's go. All right, as always, before we get into today's game, we have to go and look back at what happened in the previous game. And you know what that is this time? It's a big dub for your boy Ike Jones. That's right, man. Our card hit this last time. So out of the 4, we only got 3. So we did get the full situation. But against Oklahoma, Tanner Groves, as expected, was able to hit more than 2 free throws. He went to the free throw line quite a bit there, got 6 free throws. So he hit for us on that one. Walker Kessler was an absolute monster. Our first prize picks, combined stat card. He was able to easily accomplish that. Jabari Smith did his thing on the boards. Once again, Jabari was in there snatching up boards. We only needed 7 from him. He got 12. So Jabari Smith definitely doing his thing. The guy that had the off game, I expected one of our guards to be able to do well in points. I thought it was going to be Wendell Green having a bounce back game. He did not do so well as far as points are concerned in this game. So he was the one that we missed on. But all in all, we were able to get the win this time for a successful flex foreplay. Pause. Anyway, but we are going to get back into it for today's game. Let's see what we have available on prizepicks.com. Auburn versus Alabama at home. Let's see what we got. As always, when we get in here to prizepicks.com, you got a bunch of different things that you can choose from. We are going to focus in today on college basketball, of course, and our Auburn Tigers. Let's take a look at the opposing team and see what they have available for this game. We'll scroll down a little bit and we start with some stuff from Jaden Shackelford. Points, rebounds, and assists combined. Fantasy score, 3-pointers made, all for Jaden Shackelford. And the other players that we have available are Keon Ellis and Javon Quinterly. Now, in the first matchup against Auburn, Jalen Shackelford did not have a breakout game. I think he was below this 16.5 points in that first game. He was also below, I think, the 3-point mark in that first game. I don't expect that to be the case in this game. I'm actually going to reluctantly say that Shackelford is going to make at least 3 3-pointers in this game tonight. So I think I'm going to have him on this card. The other players that did well against Auburn in the previous matchup were Quinterly and Keon Ellis. Let's see what we've got for these guys on this card. 15 points for Javon Quinterly feels like that is possible. Keon Ellis getting 12 also feels possible. Auburn doesn't do great at shutting down guard play, especially if those guards are going to be tentative to make or not going to be hitting the 3-point shot. If they're bigger guards and they're willing to use their size and know how to do that without getting their shot blocked, meaning they're going to be able to take advantage of the medium range game, they can pose some problems for the shorter or the Auburn guards that we have. So I'm going to consider coming back and getting one of these guards. But for right now, let's look and see if we can do a 3-play that doesn't include another player from Bama. So let's see what we've got for Auburn here. On the Auburn side of things, Jabari Smith at 15.5 points means he would need 16. That's an interesting one. Listen, 6.5. Listen, we've been doing good with Jabari on rebounds, and I'm tempted to just take that every game until he proves that he's going to have less than 7 boards. The last one, it wasn't this half, so we had the opportunity for the push. So he needs to get at least 7. But I feel good about taking Jabari on the boards lately, man. He's been doing really well. KD Johnson is here again. His points went up. If you'll recall, the last couple of times this was at 12.5. It's gone up to 13.5 now for him. That's interesting. Walker Kessler on three-pointers made. We've got KD Johnson out here again. Again, this is always a tempting one to take with KD because we know he's going to shoot more than 2. Is he going to make more than 2 is the question. With Walker Kessler, 7.5 boards, man. If he doesn't get in foul trouble, this feels like a lock as well. You know what I want to do here? Even though I feel like we're giving up a lock there for Jabari on this one, I want to do the points, rebounds, assists number for Jabari here. Between points and rebounds, I think we can get to this number. His assist number is the one that we would worry about here. Points and rebounds, I'm going to take that one for Jabari. And let's see who else we want to pull into this one. KD Johnson getting 3 boards. I'd take 3 boards if that were Wendell Green. Let's see. KD Johnson on 3-pointers. I just know that he's going to take enough threes for this to happen. Question is he going to be hitting them? Walker Kessler on Walker Kessler on getting 8 rebounds just feels like if he's not in foul trouble, this is easy money to be able to get right here. So I think I'm going to go with him on rebounds there. And I am definitely considering taking KD Johnson here on this 3-pointers made situation. Listen, I'm only including an Alabama player because it's required to have players from more than one team, because otherwise I would just have a card full of Auburn stuff. You know what? Let's not talk about it. Let's be about it. Let's get KD Johnson. He's going to make 2 threes for us in this game. All right. So right now on this card, I'm saying Jalen Shackelford's going to make at least 3 3-pointers. I'm going to take the over there. Going to take Jabari Smith on the over as well. Walker Kessler on the over and KD on the over. Not picking anybody on the under on this card. If I did take somebody on the under, I actually would take KD Johnson on the under in points there. Just because I just feel as if this is going to be a breakout game for someone else in the scoring department here. So right now we've got this flex situation going, and I'm going to continue with the flex play just to give myself. I am not a guy who likes to take a lot of big risks when it comes to money situations. So I am going to continue to do the flex, even though that power play payout is attractive, right? So if you're out there and you have some things that you feel like are sure, then I would go with power plays on this. I'm going to go with the flex on this because it is college basketball. I don't know what these officials are going to be doing to get our guys in foul trouble here. But I'm going to go here with that one, and we're going to place this entry and see what we can do for tonight's game in regards to making a little bit of money on Prize Picks with our daily fantasy. All right, we locked that in. We are ready to go. I expect a very competitive game out of Alabama today on the Plains. I do expect Auburn to come out with the victory here just because I believe the home court is going to be to our advantage, as it typically is. And I don't expect Auburn to come out here flat in this game. We've had a little bit of a shooting slump here early in the last couple of games, but I expect us to be able to get out here and play with some enthusiasm and make this a situation where we can walk away with another W on the Plains. We will check this game out with you guys live, and we'll definitely be live tweeting during the game, so hit us up there. But outside of that, you can always be right down here in those comments. Let me know, what did you decide to go with for your Prize Picks? If you're not already signed up for Prize Picks, I don't know what you've been doing with your life, but you can do that. There's a link in the description as well. If you want to sign up, you can use code RAPPORT so that you can let them know your man Ike Jones sent you. The guys over at the War Report hooks you up with letting you know about this great ability to do daily fantasy with Prize Picks. The due diligence is necessary on every video that we have, and that is hitting that like button right down there. Go ahead and do it right now. Don't think twice about it. Hit the like button. You need to be subscribing to the channel so that you know when all of the great Auburn content that you want is coming out from the War Report. Subscribe, hit the notification bell. Make sure you're up on all of those things. Outside of that, that's all I got for you, man. You guys make sure you stay locked right in here with the War Report. We are the War Report on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. We're TW Report on TikTok. I'm signing off. Your man Ike Jones. As always and forever, War Eagle, War Report out.